the Kai'So Cleric here first. Then we play Cold-Spell Cleric, Trigger. Put something on here. And I think we're swinging it again, and I'm happy. Give me a land, baby. Give me a land. Let's go! Finally! Put the banner down. Pump it up. Pump it up. How's it going, y'all? Titan Smash MTG and Saber back with some more MTGA standard action. Today we're playing a little bit of best of one in ranked with White Weenies, Mono, White Aggro. This list here comes from Aaron Barrick, who is just like the ultimate. You want somebody to just make really good competitive like White Aggro decks. Always them. They're a great deck builder there. As you see here, we're playing on 4, 8, 12, 16, 21 drops. Turns out 21 drops can go into a lot of decks. You know, especially we have the Sultai decks going big right now. All the Ultimatum decks and that kind of thing, where a lot of their mana starts at, you know, either slow 2 mana or 4 mana kind of stuff. This really gets under them here. So 21 drops here. At the 2 drop slot, we have Balls of Solidarity just to put a counter on everything. A whole playset of Clarion Spirit, meaning that every time you cast your second spell each turn, you create a 1/1 Spirit token. And you're doing that a lot because, again, 20 different 1 drops. Finally, we're playing a Cabiria Takedown here. We're playing 4 of Luminarch Aspirant, just the only 2 drop that doesn't really go wide. Finally, Glorious Anthem, the buff effect, Heraldic Banner, a little bit of mana ramp, and a buff effect, and 1 of Legion Angel to go get 3 more from the sideboard. Otherwise, we're playing 20 lands because we're really low on lands here where it's a cheap deck. We have a sideboard here, but again, we're just playing best of 1 for this because I think this isn't probably super great in best of 3, I'd imagine. This seems like something you want to just kind of sneak into best of 1 and really just take some wins out of there. So let's take it in there. Let's see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, first game of the day here is against Slipknotic. Because they're 5-5-5 and I'm 6-6-6. I used to love me some of the knot back in the day. This hand here is great, by the way. Turn 1 Usher, turn 2 Clarion Spirit, turn 3 Banner into Cleric if all goes well. Obviously, the opponent can interact, and that's not very fun, but this hand's gas, so let's go ahead. Whoopsie-daisy, let's go ahead and drop an Usher of the Fallen. Usher, baby. Usher's back in the building. Opponent just staring down my cards, not even playing a land. There we go. Volatile. So here we got double 1 drop, but I think we still just want to drop the Spirit for now. It probably dies because if this is the Izzet deck, they can stomp it, they can frostbite it, but still, we got to get it down and force them to do that. Because if they don't interact here, say to go and just try to foretell something, we drop the banner down. We play a Cleric, make a 1/1, which is really a 2/1, and we just go to town. So I'd love to see them just foretell something here. That would be gas. I'm assuming this gets stomped. Okay, opponent finally decides to frostbite. Jesus. It ain't that hard, my friend. You either do it or you don't. Let's go ahead and Heraldic Banner here on white. I'm going to go ahead and play the Kai'So Cleric here over the Giant Killer, just because I can still hold chop down with the Giant Killer if I need to. And with his Faceless Haven being a snowland, we can actually have her 3... Actually, sorry, we're 1 short for attacking with Faceless Haven. I feel like we should have a good game against this. Like I said, this is best of 1 with this deck just because it seems like it's super suited for best of 1. But with Izzet, you know, they have a lot of good, cheap, interactive answers. But it just really feels bad to go one for 1 with this deck the whole time. So, it's interesting. So let's go ahead. I think we try to play Luminarch Aspirant here, and we can still hold up Chop Down, but I don't even know if we want to do that. We may just want to play out Giant Killer. If they counter this, they're still taking 5, and that's not bad. Oh, opponent. Okay, they saw it coming. Opponent playing real slow. Yeah, I think instead of playing the Giant Killer out here, we just go ahead and do this. Because they can't play anything this turn that we're worried about. And this is where Usher the Fallen is so good. Is it allows me to still, you know, add things to the board without having to play stuff like my Giant Killer that I don't want to. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can just activate Faceless Haven here and make them have an answer. I think that's what we do. So, Faceless Haven. Alright. Let's get in there, shall we? Whew. Boy, oh boy, opponent slow. But we get there good. First game here. Let's go ahead and play another. Alright, game number 2 here is against Todd Gack. I don't know any puns to make with that one. That name makes you want to yak, because their name is Todd Gack. It's the best I got. This opener here is also fine here. Turn 1 Fairy Guide Mother. I'd like to draw either a 2-drop or another 1-drop on turn 2 here. And then, turn 3, drop the banners and start going wild. Alright, opponent mold to 6. Let's go ahead and drop the Guide Mother. Between these two, between Kitesail Cleric and Guide Mother, I usually want to drop the Guide Mother first, just because that kicker ability for Kitesail Cleric can clear the way for blockers. Okay, Goose. That's annoying. Okay, that's actually a great draw. That's perfect. So here we can play the Cleric now. Play that. Then we play Codespell Cleric, put a 1/1 counter on Fairy Guide Mother, and swing for 2. I doubt they blocked there. The next turn, Heraldic Banner comes down. Everything's swinging for 2. We're swinging for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now they could put some things in the way here. Okay, carried it is annoying, but not too bad. For here, I think we just put the banner down. Choose white, and I'm okay trading Codespell Cleric if they want to chump block or trade here with the Lease and Carried it. That seems like a bad trade to me. Okay, down to 11. Doing some things so far. Let's see if we can keep it up. This is why I like this deck, especially on the play, is just so good. Okay, Questing Beast is annoying, but did they miss a land? Ooh, they missed a land. Now here I could tap down the Live Struck Beast. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get him down to 4. Then we got some flyers in the air. Alternatively, I could just play another Heraldic Banner, swing for 4, 5, 6, 7. That just, Let's go ahead and get this down because they could have removal. I think we just want to play everything out here and not worry about the tapping. Because this way we're still swinging 7 anyways without swinging our Codespell Cleric. And now we have 3 flyers in the air. So even if they want to chump block with their Gilded Goose, they're going to need more than that. That ain't gonna do it, homie. Okay, well that does keep them alive for now. I'll give them that. Gosh, we're still in this great spot though. Here we can play Usher and use Castle. So let's get to swinging. They have to chump block. Down to 1. Here we're going to play Usher. Our 1-mana creature that can trade with a Questing Beast right now, by the way. We're still getting help. Oh, yeah, there it is. 2-0, baby. 2-0. Let's go play another. Alright, game number 3 here is against Rotom. Did you steal them papers or did you wrote them? Just forget I said anything. Mole here. That was a bad first hand. Only 1 land there. This one's a little sketch. 2 Glorious Anthem at the top end is nice. I think I get rid of the takedown for now because I don't want to play a tap land. And I'm not going to be able to use that. So let's go ahead for now. Just play this Fairy Guide Mother down. Pass turn. Hopefully draw some lands and creatures. As pretty much any deck usually wants to do. Really sad that I didn't play in that event to get the Damnation sleeves. Because those sleeves are just the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Besides my fiance. Besides my fiance. Okay, let's go ahead. This is awkward here. Because I want to hold a chop down for the Lovestruck Beast, but we also just can't sit here and not do anything. Sadly, this is the thing where we kind of just have to play into everything that they want to do here. So Stone Coil is a fantastic card against us. And this sucks here, because I got a 2-2 now, but I'm sure at this point they're probably inclined to trade with my Stone Cold Serpent. This just sucks. I think no attacks here, because they just double block, and then I'm just trading. It just doesn't seem like good trades, man. Here comes the Beast. Okay, that's reasonable draws. Reasonable draws. Let's get this 3-3 in the air, pumped up, and just start putting counters on it and just try to get that thing in there, bring us home. Let's hope they don't have a Gem Razor or a Great Henge. They have a Great Henge. Again, we could have held up the Giant Killer, but then what would we be doing this whole time? Oh god, that's brutal. We probably lose this game, eh? Casual, swing for 6. Kitestyle Cleric doesn't really do much here because I'm a mana short of kicking it. Let's go ahead and just play another Glorious Anthem here. Just swing in. Okay. I mean, 2 cards trading for my 1-drop is nice. We got them down to 11. Let's see if they pop off here. Yikes. God, that's brutal. So we can tap it this turn, get in 7 more damage. So we tap both of these, get them down to 6, 7, 8. Oh man, it sucks because no matter what we do, we're going to be a little bit short here. I feel like that's just too much value. Oh my god, they had the nuts, man. They just kind of curved out and smacked us around. That's 15 damage there. They have trample. Yeah, I mean, what do you do? Their deck also just has like built in between Gargaroth and Stone Cold Serpent, just built in reach is just really rough for us. Oh my god, can you stop at the Primal Mites? They had lethal also, but they're not super great this game, I guess. But that's okay, they still beat us. Alright, game number 4 against Luis Angel. Luis at plat 1, but I'm afraid we have to try here. Oh man, so we're getting to be on the play like every game here. So this hand's super sketchy, but I'm keeping it. Mainly because Usher of the Fallen's a really good card. But it's so awkward that we have just all these pump things and go wide spells. We only have 1 creature, but Usher can make other creatures. Now it really can't because it can't attack through a Savior. So I think we got a Basri Solidarity on this. This feels really bad. But like, if I just hold back here and don't do anything, then that's super awful for us. So I think I'm just making this a 3-2 and attacking. Curious to see if this is Winota, or if it's just mono white life gain, or if it's actual Boris dogs. There's another plains. Speaker of the Heavens. Yoinks. Okay, so here, got a 3-2. I can attack in and make them trade both of them. That seems kind of bad. I think here I'm supposed to just drop the Anthem down. This way I can kind of get in. They could like chump block with the Speaker of the Heavens and then sack Self the Savior, but that seems kind of aggressive. Okay. Okay. That's a thing. So, Maul of the Skyclaves would be terrible for us to see here, because we don't really have a lot of ways of dealing with that. Okay, well, that is a 3-3 flying lifelink vigilance creature. We can make this... We're just dead here. I don't think there's anything we can do here. We can make this a 5-3, hope they don't block. Just don't block, opponent. That yeah. Let's just go another game. Alright, so the last game of the day here is against SFTW. The good news about this deck is you either win fast or you lose fast. Luckily, with hands like this, we win fast. As long as we can draw a 3rd land, we have 2 already. This is gas. Turn 1, Usher. Turn 2, Clarion Spirit. Turn 3, Heroic Banner into a Cleric or Guide Mother. And of course, as we talked about before, it'd be the Guide Mother. And then... Castle Cleric to tap down things on that turn 4. Get in for lethal. Eddie. Okay. So I really don't mind trading with their Innkeeper at all here. So I think I just play out this Clarion Spirit. Because I could play out Luminarch Aspirate, make it safe. Let's see if they block here first. That kind of decides what we're going to do. Okay. Yeah, Clarion Spirit it is. More than okay to have them trade there. So we need to land this next turn, but a land will be really nice. Especially if they don't stomp my Clarion Spirit here. Just play a Brushfire Elemental. Yay, okay. Give me a land, baby. That is not a land. I guess we just go flyer, pants on fire. Luckily, we still get to activate Clarion Spirit there. We still get to swing for 4. Yeah, I'm cool with that trade. Okay. Okay. Oh, we gotta get a land though. We can't just keep, breaking off like this. Kazandu. Okay. They're still swinging. Come on. Once again, we get the double spell, but it's still very frustrating. So let's go ahead and play the Kai'So Cleric here first. Then we play Code Spell Cleric, trigger. Put something on here. And I think we're swinging in again, and I'm happy to trade this Mammoth for my Clarion Spirit. Swinging 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Again, Kazandu Mammoth, a big Kazandu Mammoth, especially in Gruul, I can get it to a 7/7. Trading that off for a little 2/2 for 2 mana. That ain't bad. So this is kind of a cool thing to show this deck, that even though we're not hitting the lands like we want to, we're still getting to play some really nice magic here and do some things. But it also just shows how incredibly dead the opponent would be if we just hit land number 3. Okay, so tap land for opponent. They're tapping off, we'll be getting stomped. Okay, Scavenge Goose. Gosh, excuse me. Sorry, seasoned up a storm here. Still can't draw lands. At this point, I think we're just putting counters on our flyers. Opponent down to 8, but we're still stuck at 2 freaking lands. Look how wide the board is, too. Now they can start gaining life with the Scavenging Ooze. This is frustrating. Thought I'm going to pass out. Sneeze like 7 times between this plays. Opponent, homie, we got to do something, my friend. You're Gruul. Gruul go smash. Gruul don't think, Gruul smash. Alright, opponent finally decided to do something. So 6 power there. If they go to attacks here and cleave us, that's 4, 8, 9, and 11. But they get a 5, 10, 11, 12. Ooh. So if they go to attacks here and they have Ember Cleave, we're dead if we don't block. Okay, well, it's no Ember Cleave. Then they can eat something here. They go to 9. If we get a land, though, we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the air. So a land is lethal. So I don't even worry about blocking here if they go to attacks. And they should just swing all out here because, yeah, like my Code Spell Cleric really doesn't mean much of anything here anyways. Give me a land, baby. Give me a land. Let's go! Finally! Put the banner down. Pump it up. Pump it up. Let's take a look at deck list one more time. Let's go. So overall here, 3 and 2. Not too shabby with this deck. If you're looking to just really climb the ladder really fast, I think this is a solid choice. I can't guarantee you're going to win all of your games right now. However, this is a deck where you essentially win or you lose under like 4 minutes. I think every game I recorded for the most part was around 3 to 4 minutes, and that's including people playing a little bit slow sometimes. So the deck's really fast. I think it's a really good deck. Again, just anytime you can put this amount of 1-drops and buff the battlefield up, you can just kind of win out of nowhere at these games. But the deck felt impressive. Again, not too sure about best of 3 how it feel. I haven't tried it, but never know how that is. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Forget, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time. Let's go.